After feeling like we were starting to see daylights in the markets, August turned into a cruel summer for investors. Much of the gains we saw from the beginning of the year through the end of July have since been reduced. It's a story we know all too well for markets. As long-term investors, however, we just need to, in the words of one of the great composers of our time, shake it off. Hi, I'm Jim Dunlop, and this is a quick market update from Advent Partners. There are several things in the news right now that have the possibility to influence the directions of markets in the near term. Are you going to be ready for it? First, there's the Federal Reserve. Markets are enchanted by the possibility that the Fed may begin cutting rates soon. However, things are delicate. The Fed signaled last week it would likely raise rates once, maybe twice more. However, they've also indicated that they're likely to hold rates high longer than the market is expecting. This could have a short-term impact for investors. Next up is the battle over the fiscal policy and the possible shutdown of our government at the end of this week. We know that there is bad blood between Democrats and Republicans right now. Each side wants to take the position of don't blame me. Again, while it feels serious and may have short-term impacts on markets, this is a story we have seen over and over again. Partisan battles never seem to go out of style. The brinksmanship has each side pointing and screaming at each other, "Look what you made me do," while clamoring for the spotlight. This too shall pass. While these short-term issues will have impact on markets, I think the most important thing to be focused on this week is, are Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift a thing? It's quite the new love story. And if you think I'm not taking investing seriously, my point is this. These are all short-term impacts that will cause markets to gyrate in the weeks and months ahead. However, it's important as long-term investors to stay focused on our personal planning goals and recognize next year it'll be a different set of circumstances that influence markets. Unfortunately, it's hard to remember this perspective or keep this perspective when we're ingesting the constant shouting voices and clickbait of news. When we find ourselves getting upset at market volatility, simply look in the mirror and do what I try to do and say to yourself, you need to calm down. As long-term investors, let's try to be the anti-hero and remain fearless. Recognize that markets will get back to December of 2021 valuations. Remember, this won't be the last time markets are wild. Please reach out to our team if you have questions or concerns about what this could mean for your long-term planning goals. Thank you and have a great week.